I'll share with you first a little clip about the Alliance Air Show. This happens every fall. Normally the Blue Angels are the ones that are performing. We live maybe 5 miles as the crow flies from the airport, and we're right in the flight path where the Blue Angels and this year the Thunderbirds come flying overhead. So I'm going to show you a little bit of what happened this morning. I didn't catch them at the beginning when they were really circling low. That's kind of what called me out. The house was shaking. I mean, they're very, very loud. And I ran outside after about 15 minutes, and by then they were starting to gain a little altitude and not quite follow the same flight pattern, but you'll get the idea. The Thunderbirds are getting ready for the air show this weekend. Their flight path brings them right over the house. I'm getting out here kind of late. I don't know if they'll circle back around, but if they do, you will get to hear some really loud noise. This is the first year for the Thunderbirds, I think. Previous years were Blue Angels. One year I sat on top of the house and took pictures of them during the actual show and got some pretty good pictures. Hello people, wanted to let you know that I'm having a moment of freedom here. Got to go to Starbucks. I had a $5 gift card I was given quite a while back and finally felt like using it. So I've been sitting in Starbucks and learning how to use the dictation on my iPhone to answer posts and not have to be sitting at a computer. Finally got pretty good at that. Got on the Burkitt's lymphoma site and really answered a lot of things on there, and went to a few other places and got the car washed and cleaned up. This is my little 2005 Chrysler Sebring. Got this for a good cash price a few years ago and just went and got it cleaned up. And because it's a rag top, we keep it in the garage. We do have enough room cleaned on one side of the garage to keep it in there, so it stays in pretty good condition other than getting really dusty. And nursing this car along quite a bit. I'm not a big car person. I have an uncle who's a motorhead, and I've been around people who are real motor car people, and what. That's not me. To me, a car is a functional thing. It gets me from point A to point B. But I will say that I've grown to like this little rattle bucket. It is a rattle bucket, but it's my rattle bucket, and I like it. And I'm going to baby it along because it's in really good condition, and I'm getting a few miles on it. But I'm almost getting sentimental with this car. It's in pretty good shape. Anyway, just wanted to tell y'all I'm having a moment of freedom. It's a beautiful day, and I got to drive a little bit and having some fun before the big stem cell transplant process hits and I get sick for a while. So live in the moment, do what you got to do, and make sure you keep the greatest commandment, the most important thing in your life.